Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome back to West of Loathing. My name is Baer. Apparently, there's a colorblind mode I need to try out. You never know. You never know what could happen. It's exactly the same. It's just black and white. That's a joke, isn't it? That's a joke. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. let's get the map out. See where we can go. This is all completely blind from this point on, by the way. Thank you very much for the early support on this series. Really stoked y'all are enjoying it as much as I am. But let's go over to Orhole Mine and have some new adventures. Courtesy of our new areas on the map. Let's find out what's in the outhouse, obviously, first of all. This is where Bill said to look. He wasn't kidding. Not that this wouldn't have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Bill's got a weird sense of humor. Got a shovel. Provides the option to dig in certain places. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Great find, and another dirty mug. We are just killing it out here, aren't we? There's some meat ore in the cart. Yep. Totally. Into the mine we go. Gotta read this. Okay, instructions for the cargo elevator. Mechanism is labored. Cargo elevator control. That was a sentence. A poster on the wall behind reads level 1 blasting cap storage, level 2 plungers, level 3 tools. Well, I mean, yeah, blasting caps. Oh, shoot. No, yeah, don't do that. Raises it down. Brings it down. These carts are labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of these crates open. Shit. All right, then. We got TNT here as well, and I just did a handstand on my lantern. That is the best idle animation I've ever seen. It didn't even take that long. An unrefined meat nugget. I guess we'll have to take that in and refine it later at a meat refinery. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Okay. I get what you're laying down here. That's the objective. But we can go ahead and go down to level 2, I guess, and see how that fares. What do we get? Oh. The sign lied. There's only one kind. Detonation plunger. I know what to do. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up the plunger and strung a distance of about, 3 feet. So we should be fine. And then tools. I should probably investigate that. I'd imagine this might provide me with a crowbar. Or just a box, but it's locked. I don't have a key. Alright, well. Yeah, why not? You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Son of a bitch. Oh, this is just a vicious cycle, isn't it? It's like the Horther was talking about. Whatever the hell his name is. So we need a key to pick the lock, to get the crowbar, to get the blasting caps, to hook up to the plunger, to blow up the TNT, to get through the hallway. I see. So how do we do that? We gotta find that somewhere. Let's go somewhere else real quick and see if maybe we can't find a key for this. Thousand Snakes Gulch. Maybe find one of the horses. For the hortier. Ow, shit. Okay, don't walk into cactuses. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Oh, we can't walk past. Okay, we gotta take it on. No problem. Let's do it. I'm ready. We got the jump on him. 2 sticks of dynamite. Standard melee. The pistol attack much stronger now. 9 damage there, and okay, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and fire away. Booyah! Ow. Adorable hopping, though. I'll give you that much. Victory. You have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Bear. Yay! I need to aspire to new heights beyond Snake Murdering Bear. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. What's it called? Thousand Snakes Gulch. Ah, we're gonna be here a while. Fuck. We have 2 action points. These jerks are quick. Oh shit, and that's a poison. Yep. That makes sense. Okay. Let's see. I might as well go ahead and cast this. I wonder if, I'm pretty sure I can do that every single time. But I suppose it doesn't matter too much when I can just shoot them twice and have about the same effect. Wondering if poison carries over beyond fights as well. Short work of that long, snake. Poison appears to have gone away. Alright, no problem. Off we go. The snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. Well, I'm pretty good at tricks. So this thing I got 2 action points now, but it goes down to 1, I'm fairly certain, as soon as my turn starts up. Yeah, that's weird. Alright. How many you got? 20 hit points, so I think using the lava fava makes a little bit of sense against this guy, at least. Slightly better turnout. I'm sure we'll find some new skills, upgrade things at some point. We're just sort of going through the early stages at the moment, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe this is literally all the skills we have for the entirety of the game. Could be. We'll find out. Hopefully I won't die. Oh, man. Oh, man, he's hurting a lot. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to miss, though. There we go. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. I've got 9 experience points. I can probably level something up, right? I've got, oh, yeah, 38 unspent experience points. That's what I got to worry about right now. So I can get an upgrade to Lava Fava. I could also upgrade my Outfoxen and or Dickerin, along with any of these stats up here. Base level of 1 for all of them. Probably want to upgrade my Mysticality in order to do more damage with the Lava Fava, right? But I'm really tempted to upgrade my Outfoxen while I can. That seems pretty sweet. We're going to take the Mysticality then, and then, how about Gumption? Your level of get up and get her done, the higher it is, the quicker you are. You get more speed. Upgrade your oh, this upgrades our maximum AP and spleen capacity. Very important. Well, I'd like to work on that. Having more speed would be nice, and then level 3 of Gumption gives us some pretty sweet upgrades there, too. Plus 10% to meat gains and an item finding bonus with Glamour. Grit gives us more HP, stomach capacity, and pain tolerance. Mysticality, as I imagine, is damage we do with spells and elemental attacks, and then Muscle and Moxie is the gun-tooting, gun-shooting, slinging son of a bitch here, BaerTaffy. Horse has gone snake crazy. Hey there, boy, I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, all right? Be cool, don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes or pat his nose. Oh, God, the conundrum, pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look a horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare, and the other is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks of calming down a little bit now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Got a little oat treat for you, buddy. The crazy horse eats some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinny. Hopefully he's heading home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool! Well done! Our journey through 3 Snake Gorge is complete. I wonder if... Hold on. I wonder if I can just, like, use the shovel. I was hoping that, like, you know, wide open spaces like this. Hey, let's dig and... Oh, hit M or... Okay, yeah, we can just do that. Makes sense. Clearly we're done in here then. All right, let's go over to the Boring Springs Boneyard, I guess. Let's do it. Oh, boy. It's ominous. There's a mug. Grab it. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring. He was actually a really interesting guy. Benjamin Crockett showed up way too early. Beauregard's Skeleton Captain 3rd Cavalry. Dig up the grave. Got the jump on him, Captain Skeleton. Have we upgraded the Lava Fava, dealing 8 damage now? I think it was dealing 9 to certain targets. I imagine those were ones with lower defensive statistics. Ow! Okay, he hurts. Oh, goodness. I'm not going to be able to use this anymore either. I could use a dynamite on him, but that would have killed him right away if I had done it before, so I should probably not do it now. My God. Oh, okay, yeah. You're hurting me a lot. I think I'm going to win still? But it's close. Oh, it's close. My God. I almost want to, like... I feel like I have a risk of missing that shot. You've put a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. Old cavalry saber and a gold tooth. Fuck yeah. I'm putting that in my right hand, aren't I? Yes. 5 to 6 damage. Wow, well, that's exactly what he was doing. Well, that answers that question for me. From whence does his power arrive? A skeleton you're not getting past without a scuffle. A scuffle it is! I got my brand new melee attack to try out on you, buddy. Which is, actually, wait, hold on. There we go. That's how we win this fight. Very excited to have this saber now, though. Nice. The skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bone. Easy. Oh, it's a ghost horse. A gorse. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. Hello there. I'm a friend, okay? It's a little strange. How'd you do that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pat her nose, which is very cold. If you're gonna keep riding her, you want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her again. Still cold. Still cold. Brr! Baer! Baer, why you keep doing this? Still cold, Baer. How long is it gonna be till you give up on this one, Baer? Still cold. 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 Alright. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr! Please don't look at me like that. Pat her on the nose again. Still cold. Try the oats again. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? Not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind them up with. Grave dirt? Is that a yes? Okay. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre! But we made it work. Timothy Cochran, devoted husband. Elizabeth Cochran, beloved daughter. Silas Cochran, a baby. Very descriptive. Alright, I think that's it. We got a horse over here. No lockpick. Not really sure what I was expecting, but... Alright, let's go back to the town of Boring Springs. Maybe we'll be able to find another tool here to utilize, but... Oh, the horsery probably has something to do with this, right? Yeah, you got your ghost horse and your crazy horse back. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. Thanks for providing my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Afternoon, what can I do for you? I want the ghost horse. Can I have the ghost horse? I should warn you, horses get mighty attached to the riders. Once you buy one, you won't be able to change your mind later. I know I've given him like 3 voices now. I apologize. I want the spooky pale one. Sell her for 1,000 meat. I'll take her. Wait a minute. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. I love it. I'll take her. Nice. Give her a name. Gorse. Are you sure you want to name your horse Gorse? I appreciate the clarification, but yes. Gorse the horse. It does have a nice ring to it. I think so. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map to the southeast west. Well, that's convenient. Oh. Doesn't actually do anything. Wait, is this an item? Follow my map to Dirtwater. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business? Well, hold on a second then. Give me just a moment here if there's unfinished business to finish. Oh, hey. Somebody's got to shovel the shit. Somebody's got to do it, and that somebody is me. Of course that's why I found a shovel, so I could pick up the poop around town and get a single experience point for my trouble. Obviously, and I do have 21 right now to spend. Smarter than a box of rocks. Oh, this is just increasing a discount on stores. And then Hellbender is spell damage. All right, so I had this a little goofed up. Oh, this does affect spell damage as well, though. See, that's the clarification point. This affects the amount of damage I do with spells. This affects my spell damage. See, there it is. You get it. Hey there, buddy. I found these mugs. Give me some meat, please. Appreciate it. Just want to say howdy to you. Off I go. I think we're done in here. Not sure there's anything else left besides maybe this sleeping dude, but he's just sort of chilling. I want to turn in his mug for 25 meat. I want to be cheesy. Sherf? You got anything else for me? Leaning rightly? Nothing. Braid? Nothing. Yeah, all done. All done. Okay. More shit to shovel. Can't forget about that. I think I had something with Alice. I did go see I went and saw The Walking Dead, so maybe I could talk to her about that. Yes, the dead men walking. There was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. How's that even possible? It isn't possible. Goes up against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh. Ouch. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Ah, interesting. I have nothing to learn of Alice's bed, huh? I did have a plunger. I guess I didn't bring that with me. Make like a tree and leaf. Nothing doing here. All right. All right. What's the deal with all the TNT? So when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so there's small there won't be left nothing to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic hell! No way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. That's reasonable, I guess. So what about what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending out magic into the world somehow. Magic like the Beanslingers use? Like me! I'm a Beanslinger! I never heard of any Beanslinger raising the dead, have you? That'd be one hell of a can of beans. Well, that's some information though, at least. Alright, new stuff from Alice. How you doing, Bill? You're all fully occupied then, huh? Dig up the loose dirt and another recovered mug! Wonderful. Well, I've clearly found the reason why there's all that shit out in front of this place. Here you go, pal. Another 25 meat for me. Totally worth my time. Feeling loaded now, baby. Alright, we're good. Oh, I do have this unrefined meat nugget, which I can apparently just sell. Alright then. Well. What do we do now? I need to find myself a key. That's probably like, it's probably just all a self-contained thing, isn't it? Over here in Orhole Mine, I imagine like if I maybe dig something up or I can find a key somewhere, right? There's got to be some way to open this up. And there's something I missed within here. Can't dig any of those things. Blasting cap on it. Press the plunger, can't do it without the cap. So let's just go ahead and bring up the blasting cap storage again. I know I don't have a crowbar, but I don't know where I'd get a crowbar. Need a crowbar to pry one of those crates open, and then it must be that it's within the tools. I don't have a lockpick. There's a toolbox there, and I just where's the pick for the lock? You know, where's the pick for the lock here? I don't know. I don't know. So maybe I go back to like the Fricker gang or something. What have I not tried? Where have I not gone? What have I not seen? What have I not attempted to do? This requires foraging. That's not going to help me out. I do have a shovel now, so maybe I'll be able to like dig something within here or something like that. Rub-a-dub-dub. Lantern, yeah, nothing doing over here. Okay, so there's... Oh, I'm starting to feel a little confused. Let's see. Did I have like any sort of hint where I need to go? Let's go back to the town and maybe try... Well, I mean, I do have a horse now. And he showed me... Oh, wait, no, hold on. That's right. I got the... Oh, I need to go to the other area. Okay, so I need to go to the other area. Let's go to the southeast-west map and follow my map to Dirtwater. Let's do it. Alrighty, you properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Take Crazy Pete. Well, we have to take Crazy Pete, right? Going alone is not recommended. This is all like a big build-up to say, well, I mean, you don't have anybody else that fits that description, so maybe just take Crazy Pete. You pop that to the Saloon and collect Crazy Pete. You consult the southeast-west map the Hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. Well, alright. Off we go then. Hey, Pete. The first day of the rest of your life. It's your partner. Well, now, if you're interested in mining and such, mining, I mean, I happen to know a little mine not too far from here. Okay, is it a good one?
I ain't never been. We'll have to explore it and find out.
What do you think we should do next?
Well, now, if you're in a hurry to push west, I'd say a train will get us there a mite faster than horseback. You got like a railroad camp marked on that map of yours, right?
Oh, yeah. That's probably wise. The C.T. Nelson Coaching Company. Oh, she's pissed. Lady! Ah, she's gone. No talking to her. No talking to him either. They just got places to be. They got a determined walk about them. Room for rent here as well. Apparently cannot go upstairs. And there's my ghost. A gorse whinnies as you approach. Comb her mane. She neighs with whispery gratitude. Wonderful. Dirtwater Mercantile. Jewels. Let's check out the Jewel Saloon. Sure. Another spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor, because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already, you sicko. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Alright, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except, I can't even read it. Except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. Smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. You find something. A tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. That was a little less useful, I think, than the previous one. Filthy porcelain cow. Oh! Well, that seems good. More melee attack damage and spell damage. Why wouldn't I want this? This goes in my offhand, so I can do that. And that's like way better, right? That's a +3 melee attack damage and +3 spell damage compared to my can of infinite beans, which is, well, I mean, that is an upgrade to muscle and moxie, which is probably pretty good. But let's try that for now. Okay. The music seems a little bit different in this place as well. These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. Classic. Ah, it's my partner. The good old Jewel Saloon. Oh, well, hold on.
The good old Jewel Saloon. Nice to see a place that ain't much changed here. Oh, sure, I've been all over these territories. Even spent a little time up north in Canada when I was younger. They got a thing they do with gravy and potatoes that's just fascinating.
What do you think we should do next?
Well, now, if you're in a hurry to push west, I'd say a train will get...
Oh, wait, no. Any other ideas? Pete says you should see the bartender about renting the room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice to have a base of operations. Well, those are just, like, actually valid suggestions, Pete. Thanks.
Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Glad to know you, Baer. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you?
I saw a sign out front advertising a room.
That's right. Finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested?
Well, how much does it cost?
Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid a month in advance right before getting himself killed by the bandits. You seem like a decent source, so the room's yours if you want it, gratis.
Well, that was easy. Thank you. All right. Fair enough. How you two doing? They're engrossed in conversation. Oh, I thought they were just rubbing their bellies. Hey, you look like Pete a little bit. The old man stares off into the distance, listening to the piano. He doesn't react to you at all. Piano player's not... He didn't sound very good, did he? He sounded like he was a little off for some reason. Slop is 5 meat. I'll try some slop. You get a plate of slop. Spirited discussion about guns and which of them is nicer. We get the kitchen access there. Oh, I want to play the darts, please. Oh, there's a stage here as well. Well, I'd like to welcome you all to the remainder of the video. Just kidding. I'll only do it for 2 more minutes. I wouldn't do that on a video. I would do it by myself. Hey, Bear. Hey, Lloyd. Can I get the darts, please? The sign on the dartboard says to see you for darts.
Oh, sorry, the darts all got broken months ago.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. I'll have a shot of bourbon then. Got an item, Dirtwater bourbon? Okay. I'll have another one. Sounds good. Probably worth 5 meat to have a third one, right? I'd say so. I don't think he's going to be cutting me off. Who's the old man by the piano?
Well, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet, came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weirdish stories. Fantastical like.
Too bad, I love that stuff.
Well, don't matter much now anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in the mind. You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling these weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely, come to that. He just stands there by the piano nowadays. Seems to calming down. As long as he don't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest.
Yeah, that's depressing.
Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's wrong with our piano player.
He's a mechanic?
It's not supposed to sound like that.
I'll see what I can do about him. Poked around into myself, but I lost the key. This is taking a very strange turn. Yes, he's not a person. The piano player is broken. You lift up the player piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked. I need more needles. Where are the needles that I need to find? Hidden away somewhere. Let's check the kitchen. Hey there.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, so you're the nosy type, huh?
Well, I mean, I prefer adventuresome.
As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and I need someone to go pick me up some more.
Saltpeter? Isn't that just used to make gunpowder?
And other things. Look, who's the chef here, me or you?
All right, where can I find it?
Your best bet's a military camp.
Because it's used to make gunpowder.
Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars.
All right. We're getting gunpowder ingredients. Atop this potbelly stove is a pot full of slop, a pot stove top slop pot. Nice. This is where the chef prepares these ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. What do you have to say, dishwasher? Lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. Fair enough. Slop helper. Okay. We got an objective. I'm fine with objectives. We do have 3 Dirtwater bourbon as well. Increases our max health by 5 for the rest of the day. That seems pretty sweet. I'm glad I got 3 of them. That's really handy. There's the stage over there. I gotta get a needle to fix the piano player. Let's go to the poker room. Oh, there's a lot of people playing poker. Nice. Rules of poker followed by hundreds of weird rules in tiny print. A royal reverse straight beats a full house. A player holding an 8 must immediately double their bet. A deuce can't be in the same hand as a tray. 4 4s and 4 3s count as a straight. A 2 ranks higher than a pair of 8s or diamonds, or of diamonds. 2 kings of hearts and a pair of 9s of hearts count as a straight. We are playing poker. The dealer emerges from somewhere in the back and sits down next to you. The lady to your right introduces herself as Libby, and the player to your left is Biff from Back to the Future. Annie is 20 meat. The dealer gives a deck a shuffle and then deals. A hand of cards glides across the table to you. It's a pretty decent hand, 2 7s. The pot is 60 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 30%. Check. Biff raises. Call. I lose 20 meat. It's the second round of betting. The pot is 120 meat, and you estimate your chances of winning at around 40%. Cleverly strategize. You do some quick mental math and realize your odds of winning are better than you thought they were. It's the last round of betting. Time to do or die. 120 meat, you're estimating your chance of winning around 60%. Moxiously raise. You raise by 20 and I lose 20 meat. Reveal my cards. You furrow your brow and turn over your cards. A flush. Libby grins and reveals a California straight. Biff shrugs as he reveals a straight. Apparently, I won. All right, I gained 180 meat. Well, you know what? I'm going to walk away from this crazy game and say thanks for watching this episode of West of Loathing. I don't know what happened there. I'm pretty sure that hand doesn't beat those other hands. I don't know what a California straight is, but all the same, we've entered Dirtwater. Thank you very much for watching this episode. Leave a like if you're enjoying the series. Still really appreciate that. And plenty more West of Loathing coming here on the BaerTaffy channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.